us quickly look at action management. So action management here is synonymous with business improvement and is the methodology of managing the operational action that managers and staff need to do in order to drive the better business performance and achieve the business excellence or the target. So here, action management or management action is simply trying to describe the processes, the action the manager, the staff, and every other organs or body of an establishment, apply and their methods in order to achieve a set out goal. So there must be action. Planning without execution is not enough in order for you to achieve a success. So there must be planning, and next thing is the organizing. And organizing, process of organizing, implies the action, the management action that is involved in the management of managerial economics. So action management can be applied to any size of business. Yes. So the management of an organization gets into action by coordinating, as I've said, the basic element of management in order to ensure that they are maximizing, the activity for the target of maximization of profit or output, increase the productivity or the output, and as well reduce cost. We've said it before that in a market system, the consumers goes to market to maximize utility and to minimize cost, while the producers are there to maximize their profits and also minimize loss. So this aim must be actualized by well-management actions, and well-planning, well-organizing, and well-controlling. Without this, no producer will achieve a high profit as aims, and no consumers will achieve a higher utility in terms. So management is all needed in order to achieve some set out goal in a market system. So let us quickly look at some of the actions again. It's a cost of local action that is, so we've already said this. So management action should not be considered as disciplinary by its nature, but can be undertaken in conjunction with or instead of a position of discipline. So these are all disciplines in management. So management action is part of the managerial economy. So it's just part of it. Remember, as we said that in management economy it starts with planning. So management action is part of organizing and controlling those plans or set out goals. So it's never a different discipline, but it's just a part of the systems to achieve the set out goal. So management action in respect of this setting. So we describe this that market managers are often responsible for influencing level, timing, and composition of customers' demand affected definition of the terms. So in part, this is because the role of the marketing manager can vary significantly based on the business size, cooperative culture, and the industrial context. For example, in a large consumer products company, the marketing manager may act as the overall general manager of his or her assigned duty. So if you look at the marketing strategy in a managerial economy, the marketing strategy. So the marketing strategy here refers to a business overall game plan for reaching prospective consumer and turning them into customer of their product or services. So oftentimes in a business plan, the management set out the strategies in order to attract customers or to divert other customers, to come and start patronizing their product. One of the actions is rebranding. Another one is maybe reducing prices in a way, or making their product more attractive, more available, more quality, and more enticing, so that they will drive the other customers from competing firms into purchasing their own product. So So these are some of the strategies. So every strategy put in place in order to gather more customers to your product is all good strategy in the managerial economy. So a thorough marketing strategy covers four P's of marketing product. So and these P's are product, price, place, and promotion. So every establishment that wants to attract more customers towards purchasing their product must look at these four P's. One is that they must look at their product in terms of the quality, the rebranding, the attractive, and the cost of their product. Another one, talking of cost, they will look at the price of their product in relative to other substitutes. So they will look at the price. Is this price fair enough to attract more customers into purchasing this product, or we need to reduce the price? Another thing is place. And when we talk of place here, we talk of the market where this company is located, the place the company is located. Are there much customers there, or we are not selling, or we sell more because we are in a well-attracted place? So another thing is promotion. So companies normally use promotion as a means of attracting more consumers or more customers towards purchasing their product. Promotion, the process of promotion is to remove certain little amount of money and maybe bringing back the price of such commodity in order to attract more attention and gather more consumers or more customers into purchasing your product. So a clear marketing strategy should revolve around the company's value proposition, which communicates to consumers what the company stands for, how it operates, and why it deserves their business. So this provides marketing terms with the templates that should inform the initiative across all the companies. So here, consumers should know the aim of this company, this product. Some company will always produce quality product because they need their trademark to be upheld, but some other ones may not need anything to any value of their own, so they don't care if their product is good or not. But because they need more customers, rebranding and trying to maintain the integrity will push them towards replanning and redesigning their processes. So these are different strategies companies use, in trying to attract more customers. Let us look at the implementation planning in management economics. So after different strategic objective has been identified, the target market selection and the desired positioning for the company, product, or brand has to be determined. So the marketing manager focuses on how best to implement some of these chosen strategies. So one thing is to plan, just as I've told you. Another thing is to execute. So in the action management, the marketing manager or the manager or director of the company will start looking at implementation. A good plan without good implementation may yield nothing. So for a business firm to achieve the target of making more profit or attracting more customers into purchasing or demanding their product, there must be implementation. So this process is key for management in order to achieve their set out plan. So traditionally, this has to involve implementing plan across the 4 P's, as we said: the product, the pricing, the place, and the promotion. You have to implement your product by rebranding your product, making your product more attractive, more quality. You have to talk of the price. How do you implement a feasible price that will attract customers? And you have to talk of the place. How do you position your place of production or where you sell in order to attract or reach out to more customers and your promotion. So you have to make a good execution, a well plan by implementing some of these P's. So in planning, you make your 4 P's, but you have to implement the 4 P's for you to achieve a good product. So let us look at business forecasting. Business forecasting. Here, forecasting simply means prediction. Prediction. So what is business prediction or business forecasting? This is a common statistical task in business which helps inform decision about the scheduling of productions, transportation, personnel, or provide a guide to long-term strategic planning to make in the business organization. So forecasting or prediction helps a business manager to plan ahead of time. So with the past event or past activity of a business firm and the present stance of a business firm, you could gather this information to predict what the future may plan for the firm. So business forecasting is ability to predict the activity of the business, in future time to come. So this is the process. So forecasting is about prediction, as I've said, the future occurrence or possibility of the establishment. So for a business firm to achieve an optimal goal, there must be a good forecasting, a good prediction of how the trending, the project, the trajectories of the growth and the performance of such establishment. So forecasting or prediction is key towards every organization, every management. Without a good forecaster, no establishment will run a smooth profit organization without issues. So your ability to predict correctly matters too. So because some prediction or forecasting could be wrong, and whenever you predicted wrongly, the organization or business firm may come to achieve downfall because you've wrongly predicted. So every segment of planning or management is key. The planning of the segment is important. If you plan wrongly, it means you'll be implementing wrong plans. So the organizational aspect is also important, and also the controlling aspect should also be carefully taken. So, and the prediction aspect of it, because when you predict wrongly, you achieve a wrong result. So forecasting goes with good planning, good implementation, and also the central goal of the establishment are all tied on how perfect or good the company are able to forecast their future trajectory or future leadings. So commonly used methods here are one. Typically, business use relatively simple forecasting methods that are often not based on statistical modeling. However, the use of statistical forecasting is growing, and some of the most commonly used methods are listed below. So, apart from trying to arbitrarily predict, by experience what the activities or the direction, organizational activity is going to go, we have some statistical tools that helps us to predict some of these activities. And one of the statistical tools is data mining method. So this data mining method is outside traditional statistical method. So this place amounts to forecasting the idea using data. For instance, if you have your content output for say 5 years time from now, it is possible that you use that data. If you be able to mine those data, you could use those data to forecast or predict what tomorrow or next year or next 2 years is planned for that company. So that is for data mining. The other one is the market planning process. Also, we use good minded planning to predict what tomorrow may be. Depending on what you plan and the outcome of your planning for the few years, you could as well know that by planning this way, you could achieve a better outcome too, or a better outcome. So these are some of the ways we could plan. So here, we've exhaustively, dealt with management, the importance of management, and the process of management, the resources involved in management, and we've described managerial economics that deals with planning, all about planning and organizing, controlling, and forecasting of business activity over time.